for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Whoa. Ray. Crowd right.
They'll run here with Amari on him tip. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Orange. 380. Baylor tight. Hey, go Lions. Hey, Ram. Hey, Kappa.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Whoa. Why do we not? Let's go. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Set. 59. 380. Let's go. 5-9. Home the troops right. Baylor Tigers. Hey, Ray. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying for the touchdown. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
12. 180. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. It really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Cut near the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This connects with Higgins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
One, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Gun.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Cut. 180. 180. Cut. 11. 11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11 mighty. 180. 180. Cut.
Burrow to the air now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
So that was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. 11.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Rolling from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. Reese gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hampton now up the middle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safety call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. Hampton gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to Hampton. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
380. Hey, go lion.
Now Herbert to throw. Line by Gadsden. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. To throw, Herbert. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey. So now they have 3rd and short.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Lion.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Delta, set. Ready.
It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Home troops right. Set. Wide in. Wide in hot. Ready.
From the red zone now. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted! Picked up by Dax Hill.
Intercepted. The Bengals
Here comes the final play of our first half.
At their own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to stop this one off. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I'm fine. Ready.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Lights up.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. With 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
First down, and they go right back to it. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. 180 touch.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11 MT. 11 MT.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Flush down out to his left. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
11. Gun. 11, empty. Right 80.
First down carry for Brown. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Here's Brown again. And second down only works out for a yard.
It's a game of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Can.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Right cut.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Going play action here. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On 2.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Right 80. 11.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that ball through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Stay with Tiger. 21. Crowder. Let's go. Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays. Be creative. Try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cap.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On third down, Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So a punt coming up on fourth down, and it's the Ghent, Belgium native, Corliss Waitman with the honors. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
On one, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go. Can.
Going to the ground again on first. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Here we go. Dot. 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Dot. 11. Dot.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. They did it! He made the interception! Marcus Williams has it. And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after to catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
380. Baylor Tiger. Let's go.
1st and 10, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, Herbert. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert now to throw on third. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Baylor Tiger.
Herbert throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line. He's been tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set. Lady, rush. Wow. 5-9.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third.
Put a receiver in motion right. He'll throw it. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes them off with 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10. And they're on 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Big 12.
Back to work after throwing the pin. This one falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Here we go. White 80. White 12.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. The left side, caught by Higgins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
11 empty. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 12.
He's back to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals losing by 4.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Back to throw. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Brown on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. On the ground, Brown. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Looking to throw it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
17. Chargers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Line. Set.
Setting up to pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock following a massive gain to begin the drive. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Home trips right.
Herbert on 1st down. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Sends this to the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set. Go. 5-9, 5-9. 12, 12.
Here he is to throw. Into the hands of Ganson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. 40. Past the 30 and still going. Touchdown. He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 17. Evan McPherson to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Let's go, let's go. 59, 59. Ready.
First throw of overtime. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. They've got a man in motion. First and 10, Herbert. It's his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down.
Kappa. Whoa. Hey, Kappa. Crowd right. 21, 59. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 1-point game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Shake the rock like Henry Moore. Every day at the waterhole. Shake the rock like Henry Moore. Every day at the waterhole. Come on. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. Stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many
Halfway home. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. We start with a good matchup here, AFC versus NFC. And it's the talented and speedy Breece Hall. Throw it out there on a little simple screen pass, but he'll turn it into much more than that. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Jets move to 7-2 as they get the win here. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And here's Jalen Waddle. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. It's a 73-yard catch and run to the house. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the Rams quarterback. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Rams move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. So that'll do it for us and for the first half of the NFL's regular season. It's going fast. Until next week, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
Yeah.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Hey, look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to run better.
And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have it first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's good.
The Lions are 5-7 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind us, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Here we go, 76, 120. Maverick. Jester. Deuce.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick-6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue. Now it's their plan worked to perfection.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Here's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Now Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
180! Get him! Super!
Now Goff. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. David Montgomery with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. It's 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. You talk about this Lions defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done. Finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
A gain of 12.
On first down, it's Blue. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now. Second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They go again with Blue. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use the cliches.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard
line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. A gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Prescott. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he caught. It's St. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun. Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got it.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Goff. Open man, that's too small. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Goff. That is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago. We still have more than a half of football to play. It's a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39.
And the Lions first down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 89 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now it's gone. Touchdown! Sam Laporta, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, picked up by DJ Reed. Now he's loose at the 40. And a great return here gets this one all the way. Out of the 26-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, look at the defense. They came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Goff now looking to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
20.
Back to throw. Goff. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Rick Flair. Hey, 5.
Here's Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Gibbs going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Here's Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Breaking through to drop him, that's Perrion Winfrey. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Bates' kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
They did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote the word Smokey and the Bandit, where they've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Milton. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
That is caught by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You guys have been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points didn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Milton. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing is Milton. Right, and he completes it. C.D. Lamb. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, go.
Now Milton. Throwing right, and that's complete.
10 more yards.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw is Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run forward blue. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here's Milton. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10. At
The
their
Detroit
own
offense
26
ready to
yard line.
begin their drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
13 yards.
So from the
on
39
play.
now, they'll come up on a
That's
1st and
good
10.
for Lions. 1st down.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 102 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Hold on. Check. Maverick. Merlin. 14.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Tiger. 120. Value 1. Turbo's up.
To throw is Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are pouring it on.
The kicker on.
Point after try forthcoming. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the latest drive was the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Milton now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, Time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired, and hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I start thinking it's a good idea. And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting.
What's that?
Now a play fake, and it's gone. That is caught by Laporta. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. There he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Lions continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have this short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
And he's going to be taken down. Going to sacked. Donovan Ezeraku. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, it all goes about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Barney, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and they'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
19 Tigers, 60 average. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to the running back, Jaden Blue. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Back to throw again. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Play action now, Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
George Pickens, 43 yards. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Though definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A fourth touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on. Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead fourth quarter they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Second and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards. That's good for the Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Here now, second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now an audible here into something else.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Here we go. What do you think?
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Lamb will go in motion. Throwing. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10.
Pass all 80. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And this one is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Fourth down, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He's tackled at the
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. We'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Goff going to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This
to the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So it will no doubt be a miracle comeback from here. But let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Go. Cut.
Goff now to throw. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Now Prescott. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it's apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Lions, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.